Welcome to Learn with Lili. Today we are starting with your long band new images, class 4, chapter 3, and the name of the chapter is The Pizza Girl, and the theme is health and hygiene. Word focus. Diet. A diet refers to various kinds of food items that one usually eats. And food items or drinks containing less sugar and fat are called diet food. For example, diet soda. Now let's read the chapter. Chandrika liked to have pizza any time of the day. She preferred them to any other dish. The aroma of pizza could wake her from her sleep, and that was also something her parents offered her as a reward for any accomplishment. Chandrika's parents thought she might get tired of pizza as she grows up and would develop taste for something else. She had tasted pizza at one of her friend's birthday parties at the age of 4, and since then it had remained her favorite. As her 8th birthday was coming up, Chandrika called out to her mother and started listing her birthday plans and how she wanted the party to be. They agreed on pizza as the food. Only her taste for toppings had changed over the years. Chandrika's mother never failed to guide her, and she tried many ways to make her choose healthier options. They both sat at the dining table munching cookies and chips as mother asked how her day was. Chandrika began to explain while mother simultaneously gathered her lunch bag and began emptying it. As Chandrika's mother saw the leftover veggies and fruit in the lunch bag, she began her usual lecture on the importance of fruits and vegetables. Aroma means a distinctive, pleasant smell. Accomplishment means achievement. Munching, eating slowly. Simultaneously means at the same time, and gathered means collected. She explained to Chandrika the importance of having a well-balanced diet. Giving excuses to go out and play, Chandrika cut her mother short and ran off to join her friends. Post-dinner, Chandrika watched her favorite cartoons and went to bed, saying good night to her mother and father. Chandrika woke up to the smell of cheese pizza. She couldn't wait to have a bite of it. She wondered if her mother was going to offer a pizza for breakfast as it was her birthday that day. Chandrika rushed to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. She was startled to see that her face resembled a pizza with cheese and tomato toppings. Olives as eyes, zucchini as nose, lips and ears made of bell peppers. She screamed, "Mama, I have turned into a pizza! Help me!" She ran from one end to another inside the house and then ran out of the house amidst the vehicles, shouting and screaming. So cut her mother short means interrupted her mother. Startled means taken back. And resembled means looked like somewhere or something. She stopped at a bus stop, trembling. A dog barked and sniffed in her direction. The dog jumped and tried to grab a bite of pizza. Chandrika, with her pizza face, tried to hush and shush to the dog away. Realizing that it wasn't helping, Chandrika started to run again as fast as her feet could take her. She halted as she was tired and gasped for breath. Panting hard, she looked for food around and noticed a fruit stall nearby. She grabbed a couple of grapes and ate them as fast as possible and looked for more things to eat. Just then, she noticed a cow behind her, staring at her face. She started to run again and was constantly faced with the threats of being eaten by either cows, dogs, or monkeys. As Chandrika found her way to a playground filled with kids, she thought it was her safest halt. Just then, she saw children running towards her with gleaming faces and shouting. Chandrika thought she was concerned and there was no way to escape. With children, a cow, a dog behind her, she was sure to be eaten up. She covered her pizza face with both of her hands and shouted, "Ma!" Chandrika felt a hand on her shoulder, pulling her. It grabbed her and lifted her up, and she felt wind on her face. While she moved up in air, the voice said, "No one messes with my daughter." Trembling means shaking, sniffed means inhaled, grab to hold something, hush and shush to quieten, halted, stopped, gasp for breath, breathed with difficulty, panting, being out of breath, constantly, something happening regularly, and gleaming means shining. Chandrika felt chilly and attempted to grab her blanket that had almost fallen off her bed. She woke up feeling her face and rubbing her eyes. "I don't have a pizza face," she screamed. She ran to her mother, who was busy cooking, and announced happily, "I am not pizza-faced, Ma." Her mother looked at her, confused for a moment. Then she said, "I'm sure this has something to do with your dream." Chandrika hugged her mother and said, "I want veggies and fruits for breakfast, lunch, and dinner." Delighted, her mother offered to remove her breakfast and lunch as she was halfway done packing Chandrika's pizza for lunch and getting her breakfast on the table. Chandrika cheerfully dressed up and sat on her chair eating fruit for breakfast. As she ate her breakfast and asked for more, her mother jovially remarked, "Don't eat so much that you turn into a veggie or a fruit." They both laughed as they imagined Chandrika as a brinjal, a tomato, and an apple. The story is by Harini Raghavan. Harini Raghavan is a writer who writes for Champak, a children's magazine published fortnightly by the Daily Press Group. The story was published in Champak. Now, read and answer. A1. Choose the correct option to answer these questions. Put a tick mark. 1. Whose birthday was around the corner? Chandrika's. 2. Chandrika preferred a pizza over any other dish. 3. Chandrika woke up to the smell of a cheese pizza. Chandrika thought a playground was the safest halt. The question and answers you will refer to the notebook. And now, in this page, read these sentences. Chandrika's eyes were as green as olives. Her nose looked like a zucchini. In the above sentences, the eye are compared to green olives and the nose to a zucchini. A simile is used to compare things using the word as or like. Fill in the blanks using the appropriate words from the help box to form similes. 1. My father is as busy as a bee. 2. My aunt exercises daily. She is as fit as a fiddle. 3. She sings like a nightingale. 4. During the sale, the cupboard was as cheap as dirt. 5. The raindrops looked like gleaming pearls. Complete this paragraph using appropriate similes. The moon was as bright as sun. I walked quickly through the grass as soft as cotton. Trees as tall as steeple towered over me. A large animal ran as quick as cheetah towards me. My heart began beating like a drum. I ran like madman to home. The door of my house, as brown as chocolate, showed me I was finally safe. Language ladder. Read these sentences. Chandrika, with her pizza face, tried to hush and shush the dog away. The highlighted word is a positive adjective. It is used before a noun. It modifies the noun following it and shows positions. My, your, his, her, its, our, and their are possessive adjectives. Now, read these sentences. This pen is yours. That one is mine. These muffins are ours. Those are theirs. The highlighted words are possessive pronouns. They show that someone or something owns a thing. It is used to avoid the repetition of a noun and its modifier. Mine, yours, ours, theirs, his, and hers are known as possessive pronouns. Now here. Possessive adjectives are different from possessive pronouns. While possessive pronouns replace nouns, possessive adjectives modify the nouns that follow them. For example, this book is mine. It is possessive pronoun. But this is my book, possessive adjectives. Now, underline the possessive adjectives and circle the possessive pronouns. 1. It was his name on the dictionaries. 2. Meet my grandfather. That picture on the left is his. 3. Hey, look at my new painting kit. Where is yours? 4. I want to give my brother a pen on his birthday. 5. My sister loves to knit. This sweater is hers. And 6. My pen is broken. May I borrow yours? Choose the right options to complete these sentences. 1. I have already had my lunch, but Mira is saving hers for later. 2. She goes to school with her sister. 3. We gave them our telephone number and they gave us theirs. 4. Where is my book? 5. You can't have any chocolate. It's all mine. And the last one, their phone needs to be fixed, but ours is working. Now the question and answers in the notebook. Question number 1. How did Chandrika develop a taste for pizza? Answer. Chandrika ate pizza at her friend's birthday when she was 4 years old. After that, she developed a taste for pizza. 2. What lecture did Chandrika receive from her mother? Answer. Chandrika received a lecture from her mother about the importance of a well-balanced diet. 3. What did Chandrika see in the mirror? 4. Answer. Chandrika saw her face as a pizza in the mirror. 4. Why did the dog try to jump upon Chandrika? Answer. Chandrika was looking like a pizza, so the dog tried to jump upon her and grab a bite. 5. Was Chandrika really in trouble? No, Chandrika wasn't in trouble as it was a dream. 8.3. 1. Giving excuses to go out and play. Chandrika cut her mother short and ran off to join her friends. A. Who gave excuses and to whom? Chandrika gave excuses to her mother. B. Why was there a need to give excuses? Answer. There was a need to give excuses because Chandrika did not want to listen to that lecture again and again. C. What did Chandrika do after interrupting her mother? Answer. After interrupting her mother, Chandrika ran off to join her friends. 2. She started to run again and was constantly faced with the treats of being eaten by either cows, dogs, or monkeys. A. Who started to run again? Chandrika started to run again. B. What treats are being talked about here? The treats like being eaten by cows, dogs, and monkeys are being talked about here. C. Who was giving those treats? The cows, monkeys, and dogs were giving those treats. So if you enjoyed my video, please do like, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.